precast walls started going up last week, and we were about a week behind because of weather. The crane was in North Dakota. They were stuck in windy weather over there, so they couldn't finish their job, which put us about a week behind. So other than that, we're pretty much on schedule. And what we're seeing up going now is the prefab walls that are pretty much going to be the whole exterior of the building. And they'll be putting these things up for about 6 weeks, maybe till the end of April all the way. So shouldn't take too long, but that's what the community is going to see for the next 6 to 8 weeks, is one wall at a time. And really this crane will only have to move 3 times to get all the walls up, so they got a pretty good reach. And they know what they're doing. If you've watched it, you know it's crazy how they just put a wall up and it seems to stand there out in the middle of nowhere without falling over, but they put them down and weld them together and screw them tight.
Where are the prefab walls coming from? I mean, I'm assuming you've got them stockpiled someplace?
They're coming from a company in western Minnesota. The name was YCast. You can see it on all their equipment, but yeah, they're right out of western Minnesota. So they come here every day. Trucks just kind of run through, back in, drop them off, and they drive out west and pick out another one. So, but they're coming right out of Minnesota. Something else that people will see over the next few weeks is that as soon as the walls kind of go up, we're going to put steel beams in there too for the floor. So they'll be going up right at the same time. So as soon as the crane can move out of the way, the steel company will come in and weld those on there. It's kind of like an erector set inside there where they're already got slots where these beams are going to go, and it goes up pretty smoothly. Overall, we are right on budget with what the county board approved at basically the second round of bidding. So the first round of bidding was basically the demo and getting everything cleaned up. And then the next round of bidding was putting everything else together. Everything from electric to the walls to the plumbing. Basically we'll finish off the whole deal. And so that entire budget approved by the board was just a little under $75 million. And right now we're about a week behind and right on budget. So we were very nervous that the bids are going to come in high with all the equipment and all the pricing increases that we've seen even with inflation. But our engineer estimates are pretty much right on, and we're very happy with the way the bids came in. Really didn't see much escalation at all. We got our steel and the precast at a good price for what we see, so we're pretty much right on budget. So what's going up right now, as you can see, is this entryway. So when this is all complete, we'll have a single entryway into the entire complex, and you have stairs and elevators in here. So this is pretty much what you see in this major part that's going up right now. Prefab walls will go all the way across and start working their way north. They're basically going to work their way out of it towards 5th Street. So that's what will take the next 8 weeks. But the top floor, which will be primarily courtrooms, will be mostly steel and concrete up here. First floor will be some jail programming room as well. This will be the inmate housing, but they'll have other jail facilities down here. Second floor will be primarily the county attorney's office, so they have access to go upstairs. And there'll be another courtroom perhaps down there too, or at least a meeting area.
And then where are people going to park?
Parking will be the same as it is now. So as opposed to here's the main entrance right here, it'll just be but it'll be a few feet down, a little bit west for where people will go. But the parking is going to remain the same over there to the east. The benefit is what we're building here is that we don't have a lot of right now is separation from inmates, walking with judges, walking with juries, it's a ordeal to keep them all separated, and sometimes you can't even keep them separated, particularly the inmates from the judges. And so this will add another level of security where the judges will have their own special elevator that goes up and down. Well, the inmates will have their own special elevator that goes up and down, so none of that interaction between them outside of court will happen.